Hi, I'm Valerie King for Bath City Beat, and I'm here at the Mount Clemens Public Library where Mira Green, a resident of Clinton Township, shared the remarkable story of her life under the Nazis' rule during World War II and her family's escape from Poland.
Before I began my narrative, I would like to point out that the evil atrocities committed by the Nazis during World War II were not only suffered by the Jewish population, but also by all the people in all the countries where the Nazis occupied. And those atrocities should never be forgotten.
While in hiding and under the Nazi rule, the people of Poland were deprived of life's necessities.
Well, it was very difficult. For one thing, the Polish children couldn't go to school at all. I missed 2 years of my life not going to school. And they were sent into labor camps in Germany, so that was very difficult. And if you were a male, you really were in trouble, and you were about 16 or 17 years old. And then yes, a lot of them were sent to concentration camps. And of course, the food was very scarce and couldn't buy any clothes at all. As long as I was there a year and a half, nobody was allowed to buy clothes if they were Polish. The Germans could, but not the Polish people.
Mira Green talked about the Nazis' takeover in her presentation. Afraid of possible execution or the chance of being transported to a concentration camp, Mira's family moved into the attic of their German friends who lived nearby. Mira talked about her experience of nearly being captured when a group of German soldiers unexpectedly searched the home and came as close as the opposite side of the attic door before deciding that the house must have been clear of any Pole in hiding. Mira's father, a U.S. citizen and war veteran, planned to take the family to America, where they would be safe from the dangers of the Nazis and the war.
Since all our official documents were lost, Father had to swear under oath as to the truth of his statements in regards to all of us, such as the date of our birth and his date of citizenship and his marriage certificate and the date when they were married. And that's when he discovered that while his children were considered to be U.S. citizens, she was not. She married my dad 2 months too late to qualify, because at that time a new law had passed in the Congress that foreign brides could not automatically become U.S. citizens through marriage. It meant that we could not leave Germany together. I just want the people to understand how cruel things can get because of poor leadership, like, let's say, Hitler. And right now we have all those dictators in their own countries too. And I want people to know that they should think for themselves and perhaps not allow this to happen, because the German people definitely allowed the Nazis to rule their country. And we boarded the ship on May 1st of 1941. It took us 10 days to cross the Atlantic Ocean, and finally, when the New York skyline came into view, everyone was on the deck. The emotions were running so high, especially when the big, beautiful green lady, the Statue of Liberty, came into view. There was not a dry eye.
The story of Mira Green's escape from Poland was truly inspirational, and it was a privilege to hear from her, a living survivor who experienced every instance told firsthand. For Bath City Beat, I'm Valerie King.